Now, here's the problem. We've done all of this, right? It's been compressed, amplified, discriminated, fossilized. The problem is this now, in turn, introduces bias. Just like what happened in that job interview. He was biased towards a certain group based on a quick rule of thumb heuristic. And we had to actually look at the facts to say, yeah, your quick idea of what this was going to be maybe isn't accurate. Now, here's the thing to keep in mind. As human beings, we do this naturally. It's a way to keep our brains going without using so many calories. We do it a zillion times every day based on all sorts of things. Whether it's that you don't like carrots because all carrots are woody and hard to chew, or you don't like the color blue because the color blue always looks terrible on me, or I don't like to hire this age group because they're always like X. We do it. We don't even think about it. Even the amount of verbiage that I put on it is more than actually happens. It's just part of who we are as human beings. So by understanding and being able to work around our brains so that maybe we're not doing this, or if we do, we can catch it, is paramount. Now let's talk about this in a leadership setting, right? Once you are able to take this, understand what's happening, you can actually ask yourself 2 questions, which will help you decide if you've stereotyped something or if you're actually looking at it clearly, right? So if you're going to do this and you want to be sure you're not categorizing, you can ask yourself 2 questions. Based on what I believe about this person, is it valid and is it useful? So let's go back and look at that. 2 little 3-word sentences, but they're trickier than they sound. It has to be valid. If I am looking at someone for a job and I say, I can't hire them because they're a boomer, so they're old, they're unable to learn, and they're technologically unsavvy. Is it useful to think that? No, it's not, because I might be missing somebody with that much experience. I might be missing someone who's a very quick learner and can pick things up very quickly. I might be looking over someone who's actually taken a whole bunch of tests and can do all of it. What I'm looking at as far as that stereotype is not valid. Validity, for the most part, is usually pretty easy to determine. You can look at that on its face and say, yeah, that's not valid, right? But let's say, just for the sake of argument, that we decide, yeah, it's valid. You know, this is a valid way of looking at this. The second question to ask then is it useful? Is it actually useful for me to use that quick rule of thumb heuristic and say that this person fits into this category? Now, our hunter-gatherer forebears, if they could get out of the way of that tiger quickly before they were eaten, yeah, that's real useful. It may not be valid. That tiger might not be a man-eater. Maybe the other one was, but this one may not be. So it may not be valid, but it was real useful because whether that tiger was going to eat him or not, they didn't have to worry about it. They just stayed away from tigers. In the modern day in leadership, immediately deciding that someone is something based on something they can't control is not useful.